The Greeks had their own society and culture, which lasted from about 1600 BC to 300 BC. That society also contributed towards education for their own young people. Again, we will look at the 6 elements there. The educational goals. What was the purpose of the Greeks providing an education to their young people? It was to cultivate civic responsibility. Now we suddenly see a change in direction for why individuals needed an education. Individuals needed an education so that they would understand their civic responsibility. What was their role in society? We talk a lot about privileges of being a citizen. What about the duties of being a citizen of a nation or a society as well? And so, trying to reach to the civic responsibility of individuals was the purpose of Greek education. Students were male children from 7 to 20 years of age. Again, it was a mixed ability group, mixed age group. There were no separate classes. People got together and you learned how to behave in society, how to behave in a civilized manner, what it is to be civic in society, to understand, yes, you have social responsibilities, you have social duties, and then you have social privileges as well. In other words, what they were trying to do was to tell their young people, you need to deserve before you desire. And that is a key change in the educational thought and philosophy of the time. Instructional methods, still there is memorization and recitation in primary schools. Then there is lecture and discussion and dialogue in higher level schools. So, beginning to set the foundation right, yes, you were expected to memorize and recite. But once you got beyond a certain level, the important thing was for you to participate. The student needed to be actively involved in dialogue, discussion, lecture, talking, discussing with the class fellows and with the teacher. And that is also a major shift in educational trends of the time. Because when you allow students to talk, to dialogue, to discuss, you are telling them you are free to expose what you think about a certain issue or topic, not simply what the teacher thinks about that issue or topic. The curriculum was divided into 2 parts. In Athens, which was the capital of the Greek society and empire at the time, there was reading, writing, arithmetic, drama, poetry, and music. So you see, there were the humanities and the arts coupled with mathematics and those kinds of skills as well. So education was beginning to become more holistic, more all-rounded, instead of simply focusing on religion or certain aspects of the people or the ruling class of the time. In Sparta, on the other hand, it was drill, military songs, and tactics. So Sparta was more of a military base, and education had to be different over there because you were preparing men to defend the country. Who were the agents then? Who were the teachers? In Athens, private teachers and philosophers. In Sparta, obviously, military teachers. So as the need began to protect oneself, military influence also stepped in to the education realm. Influence on education in Athens, it was well-rounded, liberally educated person was created because, as we saw, the variety of mathematics and reading and writing and music and songs and poetry and drama and all that was encouraged. So you were a liberally educated individual. In Sparta, the influence was the concept of a military state. This is a military state. It needs protection from outside invaders. What are we going to do? So we already see a bifurcation in the education trends beginning with Greek society.